The reason why it's important to follow Gavin Newsom closely over the next month is because there may be some things that Forbes, Steve Forbes, who was a former owner of Forbes until he sold it to China, he said, you have the shorter version, Rob, or is this the longer version?
This is the longer version.
Just put the first 20 seconds. You'll see what he's saying.
Hello, I'm Steve Forbes, and this is What's Ahead, where you get the insights you need to navigate these turbulent times. President Biden's supercharged State of the Union address a few months ago quieted
It's going to take a long time. We can't get it. But all he's saying is, here's what I'll tell you he's saying. He's claiming that Biden's going to step out and someone's going to come in his place. And the one person that could be the one taking his place is a guy named Gavin Newsom. Now, Rob, go to Newsom's Twitter profile and zoom in a little bit if you could. Go a little lower. Hang on, slowly. Okay, go a little lower. It's the next one, I think. No, keep going. Oh, here you go. California has doubled our National Guard at the border that are working to stop the fentanyl while the GOP plays games and Mike Johnson searches for his spine. We're out here doing the work. Oh, yeah, really? Okay, bro, with your glasses. Keep going a little lower.
With your glasses. Joe Biden's glasses.
Keep going lower.
Yep.
Don't let the GOP use the words. Keep going lower. This is not the one. Keep going lower. Keep going lower. There's another one. Keep going lower. Everyone should attention to Trump. Can't wait to see GOP spin this one. Keep going lower. Keep going lower. What is this? GOP block acceptation. Keep going lower. It has to do with immigration. Keep going lower. Keep going lower. You'll see it.
Dude, Gavin makes it so hard.
Let me see what this is. Here you go. Reminder that the GOP has refused to secure the border. They voted against 1,500 additional Border Patrol agents and CBP officers, 1,200 immigration and custom enforcement personnel, technology to stop the fentanyl. Only thing that they're interested in is playing politics. Oh, my God.
Accuse the other guy of what you're doing.
And read the comments. Watch the first one here. Kevin Dillon, okay? Says, pretended that the border wasn't an issue for a decade. Play the clip on this one at the Recode Conference or the Code Conference, whatever you want to call it. Go for it.
This whole damn border debate is made up. It's made up.
Now, go to the next one. Keep going lower.
Yeah, that's
the reaction of what people. Watch this one here. Play this one. 30 seconds. Go ahead.
California is poised to be, if this proposal is supported, the first state in the country to achieve universal access to health coverage. So what does that mean? It means full scope Medi-Cal, including long-term care, IHSS, behavioral health to all low-income Californians, and regardless of immigration status.
Bingo. So who's he talking about, regardless of immigration status? Go a little lower. Just leave the comments what people are saying. Passed about 2 years ago, Biden and Schumer refused. Okay, H.R. 2, which was an actual border bill, was passed 2 years ago, and both Biden and Schumer refused to allow for a vote in the Senate. Biden EO is a PR stunt that still allows 1.75 million invaders per year. As always, you're full of shit, Gavin. So the reaction of what's going on and the card he's going to be playing, Forbes thinks there's going to become somebody jumping in. Charlie Kirk said something saying, Tom, what did Charlie Kirk say?
Charlie Kirk is saying over the weekend and late last night that the Biden swap is getting ready, warming up in the bullpen.
I agree. And you know why it's such a gangster? I mean, it's a smart move from the left because they're demons. Think about this. If they do a late swap, what is Trump going to argue with him about? Obviously, he can make the shift and talk crap about California. But Donald Trump has so much ammunition about Joe Biden. If it switches to Newsom, he doesn't have
Trump's going to be fine.
But not as bad. But he's better against Biden.
You're right. No.
He's a flickster.
There is no question. What's it? Be ready for July surprise. Very possible they pull Biden and sentence Trump to prison on July 11th. I agree about the July 11th part. The entire race could be just about to change. Yes, because think about dates. June 27th is a debate. They were not expecting Trump to accept the June 27th debate. CNN was surprised that he accepted the debate. But he accepted the debate June 27th. July 11th is the sentencing, okay? July 15th is what? The RNC, okay? And then August 10th or whatever is what? The DNC. The date, why did they not do July 19th, 3 days after the RNC? Why did the judge, you think accidentally they choose July 11th? No, we said this on the podcast whenever that emergency podcast was with the dates. Adam, thoughts on this?
Yeah, well, you know how I feel on that. Whether it's for good or for bad, I think they're riding with Biden, and we'll see what happens there. I just don't agree with that. But back to immigration. Look, this is a complicated issue that neither the Republicans or the Democrats have been able to figure out. Nobody's put together a good plan. We've seen the open border situation just completely exacerbate the problem. And this could, amongst the litany of issues that are going to bring Joe Biden down, this could be number one right there, other than the economy right there. But the problem that I have is that whether it's Gavin Newsom or whether it's going on in New York, whether it's these sanctuary cities, why are they prioritizing immigrants over citizens? They're giving them money. They're giving them shelter. How much did they give them in the debit card? $10,000. They're giving them homes. They're shutting down schools to accommodate these people. It's like, PBD, one time you said a story about, when we're young, we idolize our parents. But then as we grow older, we villainize our parents. But then as we get older and we become parents ourselves, we humanize our parents. And I think that's what's kind of going on with the immigration situation. The left is idolizing these people. Let them in. They need a place. Give them everything more. Give them more. And then there's the people on the right that are villainizing a lot of these people because a lot of them are trying to come into this country to have a better life. Yes, a lot of them are actual fucking criminals, and we need to
murderers
find,
and
we need to
rapers of
find
12-year-olds.
Yeah. But the vast majority aren't. So I think we need to sort of humanize this problem and realize that they should not get preferential treatment. But at the same time, like Biden is coming up with a new plan to offer pathway to legal status to migrants who have lived here for 10 years and don't have a criminal past. That might be something good to consider, the whole Dreamers Act. There's also another act that they're putting together, a bill where they're going to give, if you're married to a citizen, then you should get preferential treatment to citizenship. Okay, I understand that. But at the end of the day, there needs to be some accountability here, and they need to stop basically idolizing illegal immigrants. Joe Biden wants to call them welcome newcomers. The reality is they're illegal. They've crossed the border illegally. They've broken the law. And as Trump says, we need a big, beautiful door. And legal immigration should be rewarded, not illegal immigration.
Adam, when you ask, sorry to cut you off, Tom, when you ask why, why are they, it's blatantly obvious why, Adam. It's a list. It's votes, because we know you don't even need ID to vote in some of these, 16 out of 50 states. It's cheap labor. It's sex trafficking victims, because that's about, 90,000 missing children. No bodies, there's a corpse. No, missing children, okay? An influx of that. Drugs, terrorists, that they're giving people cell phones, military fighting age men. It's all a plan. Dude, it's a constant flow of, they have 5 different categories to 10 categories that they could pull the trigger and use whatever they want for this board. That's the why. That's why.
Vinny, you're right. You have a right to be upset about it. But I step back to the vision. The big vision is permanent power and one-party control over the citizens that they couldn't win over. I'll say it again. Permanent power and one-party control over the citizens they couldn't win over. So it's not that they're giving preferential treatment to immigrants. They are giving them a path to citizenship to be voters for them. And they don't care about the sex trafficking that happens along the way. And they don't care what they call isolated incidents of rapes and murders. That is just part of the price of what they're doing. This is what's going on. You have to step back and look at the bigger vision. That's what they want to do. And then you go down to from the macro view to the micro view. Liberals recently make messes. Conservatives are trying to clean up messes. Give you 2 examples. Minneapolis and Portland defund the police. 18 months later, excuse me, the citizens want the police back because things are happening. I mean, the liberal citizens want the police back. They wanted them back in Portland. They want them back in Minneapolis. They can't even get enough people, regular citizens, able-bodied, smart enough people to be cops in Seattle right now. They can't even get them to do it. And then you've got people like San Francisco Mayor London Breed, Eric Adams, New York, who are turning to the federal government. Oh, give me money, give me money, give me money for the programs like debit cards and stuff. Eric Adams, I'm talking to you. Do you want to give to these people? These are all the techniques and symptoms you're seeing on the outside. But the poison they want is a permanent one-party control over the citizens who refuse to vote for it.
Here's what we're doing at the Comedy Club, 5990 Live. We and our staff will be watching the debate, and we'll do a podcast at night. The debate is at 9 o'clock, 9 to 10:30. So we're talking about 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will probably start at 8:30 and go till about 11:30 and comment on it. And there's going to be an audience there of our teammates, and family and friends will be there as well. However, for the first 50 people that purchase $300 worth of merch, we will give you 2 tickets to come and attend the event with us.
Sick.
And people that purchase the $300 worth of merch, priority for seats will be based on first come, first serve.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.